Like my guy can be like nearly at death, and he just says in his calm voice like, "Oh, death."
Death.
He basically said, "Yo, we can just walk over there, right?" And they both looked at him like, we're not humans, we're cartoons, so this doesn't work for us."
So wait, what happens when a cartoon gets inked in this game?
They,
Absorbed, basically.
my man even
They
said
could
it.
at least give me a weapon.
My man even says it. He's like, "Yo, why didn't I at least get something?" And this is it. This is the time. This is it.
The final boss.
Uh.
I got nothing.
Boris?
Continue.
Oh, there's Boris when he threw that car at you yesterday.
We are
I
not.
don't
dropping
think that's
that
the
anytime
same Boris, but go on.
We're not dropping that anytime soon, are we?
Of course not.
It's just when TK says so. There was a glitch.
The man got flopped immediately.
We are barbarian
Well.
serpentines. Your life with him was fun, but now the terror's only just begun. Now come with me, and you will see we're newborn cyanide.
Alright, let's read. Oh, listen.
Awe-inspiring what one can accomplish with their own hands. A lump of clay can turn to meaning if you strangle it with
what
enough enthusiasm. Look what we've built. We created life itself, Henry. Not just on a silver screen, but in the hearts of those we entertain with our fancy moving pictures. But when the tickets stopped selling, when the next big thing came along, only the monsters remained. Shadows of the past. But you can save them, Henry. You can peel it all away. You see, there's only one thing Bendy has never known. He was there for his beginning, but he's never seen the end.
His end.
Bruh.
Hi.
Yeah, imagine suddenly we pick up the thing and Bendy just looks at us. He's like, Joe, you always did talk too much.
Joey. If he actually spoke at this point, then that would have been terrifying, but...
He just looks at us. He's like we listened to Joey's whole monologue of how, creation. I love how we pause the game and the pictures in the background are still moving.
Yeah.
And Joey Drew is like only monsters remain, shadows of the past. And Bendy appears behind the chair. He's like, who the fuck are you calling a monster?
Well,
Tran, you know what? It's Morbin time.
That's a nice ass claw. Can I have that, please?
I don't think it's just claws. This bit I never understood, but go on.
Eyes, lungs, pancreas.
I will not make a Venom comparison here.
My man basically said,
Ow.
out of my room. And now we have to start. And now we have to start flipping switches, while at the same time avoiding Bendy's charging.
I like how he's too big for his body.
I know,
So you
right?
just see his, yeah, his
Well, his-
gorilla running, essentially.
I wouldn't really say that there's a pattern to him, to be honest with you.
It's just random. He just goes wherever he feels like it. If you happen to be standing in the same hallway, there he is.
Now I honestly have no idea how many. Ugh.
Whoa. Whoa!
Now I honestly have no idea how many switches there are to this guy.
Because my man is just running and phasing through walls like it's nothing.
Hmm.
Like the rhino.
How would it open up his doorway if there's nothing down there? Alright, continue.
The funny thing is, you can technically avoid his charging by literally just
Literally just standing to the side.
by literally just standing on the side.
It's like he didn't even notice you to begin with. He never puts his no. He never puts that body to use. Would you say to me?
Yeah, imagine we're literally just walking around trying to do our own thing, and we're like, yo, imagine we're looking like on the left while you're talking to us, and you're like, this guy never puts his body to use. So you turn around, to look at the switch, and Bendy's like right in your face. He's like, what did you say about me?
That you are cool? Don't lie to me.
You can just imagine the character Henry just like calm and saying.
I want to imagine what Henry's face is like during all this.
Yeah,
Just it's just a straight
Henry just has the calmest face on the planet right now. He's like, yeah, I am being threatened with my life, but hey, everyday thing, you know. That's Monday.
Whoa.
That's Monday morning for me.
Look both ways before you cross the Bendy Street. Oh, you're trying to open these doors. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, is that closing? No, it's opening. I don't know why. I feel like his beast form is less terrifying.
Surprisingly. Like, yeah, his
I
beast
think-
form is surprisingly not intimidating.
It's like, oh, you're a huge monster now? I think you were more intimidating with that, like, demonic smile you were doing. Ew.
I don't know, 9 times out of 10, the real form doesn't impress as much, you know?
Careful, we don't know how to get our fade around like last time. I think it's the first time we've seen him run down this hallway. I think we have to go up that way.
There is always, like, a pattern to the way he does things.
Mm-hmm.
Left.
Mm-hmm. Flip that switch.
Yep.
So now we just have to get out now. I think the whole purpose of this was, is it just like you flip switches and then you have to see if you can get back in that room just to put the end in?
Yes.
I forget, because I haven't seen this game in like ages.
How many switches are there?
I think we flipped all of them, really.
So it's just a matter of going back to that room to seeing if
Yeah.
it's open. I'd run on the side if I were you just to be safe. What if he just blindsides you again?
No, he doesn't run down this hall. And imagine the moment I say that.
He just appears, he's like, what'd you say? Oh, come on. Oh.
Who's laughing now? Nothing?
Part 2?
Okay. We're already on part 2, just so you know.
Oh yeah, this room's a bit too empty to not be a part 2.
Oh, you mean... Oh, I thought you meant, like, the video. Like...
No. I'm talking about, the boss fight.
Now, this part is actually pretty easy.
You have to make him ram into this, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so you just have to get him to hit the stuff.
Or that.
Well,
that wasn't too bad.
he will start charging at you, or he will swing at you. Whichever helps, really. I can't tell if he hit. I honestly can't tell if he hit
You
me.
did. Just run.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yep, don't even bother turning around.
Yes? Okay. Did he just eat me?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think the guy basically just said, "Hump."
I was about to say, he doesn't put that big body to use, and then this happens.
Come on, I know you want to. And he missed.
I think he has to just swipe at it, really.
Well, he can always just headbutt it, but okay.
You're like right next to him and he's still not doing anything. Did you die?
No.
You kill the lights.
He killed the lights.
I was about to say. That door. I think.
No, we've already went through this one, so yeah, you're right. It's that one.
This running speed just makes me cringe. You're
I
being
know,
attacked
right?
by a demonic ink thing, and then you're running at this pace, excuse me? Yeah, grab the gear, and then... Yeah.
Goodbye, Bendy. He's like, hold on a second.
This doesn't make any sense to me.
They changed the colors, by the way.
So when it comes back to
No!
insert like game makers anime voice there.
You just insert his no, and then you hear my yeah. Well, that's way out of context. No one's gonna get that because they didn't see it.
Yeah, imagine suddenly we wake up and we're in this world. And we just look at each other and we're like, oh, 3D
Wait,
animation.
turn around.
What?
Wait, turn around, turn around. Look at the Bendy plush. Look how realistic that plushie looks.
Yeah. Imagine we just wait. Huh. Also, I just
The
realized.
illusion of living.
I just
These
realized
are all the stuff.
the plushie, the recorder, the ink thingy, the book, the gear.
Yeah, look around this room before going to Joey, like talking to Joey.
Yeah, imagine we wake up like after that, and we look at each other and we're like, "Oh, realistic 3D animation. Good to have you back."
I'm alive. I am no longer ethereal. Yeah, don't go into that kitchen just yet. Yeah, just have a look around.
Is he the drawer?
This guy actually sat down and drew our outcomes.
Okay, now turn around. Look at that wall there, filled with stuff. Look at that wall.
Yeah.
Papers. Turn around. To your right. That's your left. Right. Right again. Right! Look to the right! Yes! There! Read!
I can't read this.
Oh, you can't read cursive.
I can't read calligraphy. Okay, let me see. Ugh. Sorry, it's been quite a while since. Oh, this is wait, no, that's not to us anyway. Sorry, it's been quite a. Oh God, I'm getting dizzy. Sorry, it's been quite a while since my last letter. Been busy with work at Archgate Studio Films. The studio ordered another sequel, so I have been spending many hours in the recording booth. It's fun though. Tom is doing good. Thanks for asking. He's always tinkering on something. Mostly he's still upset about someone stealing one of his dusty inventions from your old studio. He'll get over it. Have a good new year, Joey. I'll send you another recipe? Or recipe, I don't know.
I think that's recipe soon.
Hmm? Warm regards, Allison. Okay.
And Connor. Does it say Connor? Or does it say Allison?
Allison Connor.
Yeah, Allison Connor. Which means she's married to Tom, which is because it's Tom Connor. So you know that guy that was talking about how passive aggressive he was when the ink machine blew up or something like that?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's Tom. Tom was Boris the Wolf there.
Yeah.
And Allison, well, was Alice Angel, the one that saved us from Allison or Susan? Whatever her name is.
No.
So soon. I didn't expect you for another hour yet.
And this
Now
is
you
Joey.
can't impress me.
The actual Joey.
But I know. You have questions. You always do. The only important question is this. Who are we, Henry? I thought I knew who I was,
Are we living?
but the success
Are
starved
we
me.
dead?
Nothing left but lines on the page.
Or are we nothing? What if our very existence is nothing more than a fragment of our imagination?
In the end, we followed two different roads of our own making. You, a lovely family. Me, a crooked empire.
It's debatable.
My road burned. I let our creations become my life. The truth is, you were always so good at pushing, old friend. Pushing me to do the right thing. You should have pushed a little harder. Henry, come visit the old workshop. There's something I need to show you.
And the moment we walk through the door,
Bruh, what?
All right, Joey. I'm here. Let's see if we can find what you wanted me to see.
and
This made
just
no sense to me when I
So-
saw this as well.
basically what the game said is this is a loop.
So wait, this guy's stuck in a loop?
Yes, we're basically stuck in a loop.
It's a weird loop. Look at Sammy. I think you actually see kind of his face in this scene. Yeah.
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 These two,
Both Alice's.
but one is called Susie and the other one's called something.
All iterations of Boris.
Mhm.
The projectionist.
Venom.
David Endings as Joey Drew.
I'm the dancing demon, watch me twirl and hop and spin. I'm quick to give a smile, but I won't forget your sins.
And look at that, it's the old ink machine back there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so wait, they were a family?
Well, Joey originally wanted...
Tell me another one, Uncle Joey.
That was basically foreshadowing a future game. Because the person that we heard at the end saying, tell me another story, that means that that means that there is going to be another story. Hence, another game.
Which is kind of which is in development, because it's apparently supposed to be coming out, I think, maybe October time? I'm not 100% sure.
Wow.
Well, that was chapter 5, and that's all we have.
Yep. Tombstone Picnic cartoon. Da-da-da, you left me in a heartbeat. Sammy Jam. Lovely Angel. Fan music.
Bendy the Machine.
Can't be erased.
Ah, Will DA Games. Oh, it can't be erased was in here. I didn't know that.
I didn't even hear it.
Neither did I.
And all the little, like, drawings of the posters. Fan art contest winners.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
A social media team.
Well, yeah.
Ooh. Rooster Teeth Games. So they just help publish it, I guess?
Mm.
Because I think you can play through the entire game. Yeah, you can do that now.
Okay, let's see. Options. So it should be... Where exactly are the archives?
Options, I think? And then scroll down, maybe?
Nope.
Maybe press begin, maybe go to a save file, let's see.
Quick save 1. Which save is it?
Save 3.
Save 3.
Save
We're
3.
current... I got no idea. Let's see.
You could
For the
just
record-
press select after.
For the record, we're not gonna replay the whole game with the shit and everything. We're just gonna check real quick.
Chapter 1, Moving Pictures.
No.
Originally, I have a huge feeling that they changed
Let's see if
the
we can
scenes
find
because
what we wanted to
when,
see.
because every time Bendy shows up and you have like these weird, like stuff going on,
Oh, there's writing there.
that's
There's an
not
exit.
writing.
Oh, that's how many times he's looped.
Yeah, this is basically how many times this guy has been stuck here. And apparently it's not like one-on-one. It's basically like this is how many times on one time, and this is how many times on another time.
What's it say on the floor?
No, there was writing. I think on the
Don't
right
turn
side.
on the machine. Oh, he's sending messages to himself.
Yes, because he knows. He knows.
But apparently his memory keeps getting reset each time.
Yes, which is basically why he says. Why. Which is basically why he says all that. You know, why he says.
Looks like they knocked out a wall or two after I left.
Hmm.
Guess it took a few people to replace me.
We're not gonna redo the whole thing. I'm just super curious to see what does he say about the ink machine. Because this guy has to have written something about, you know, stuff about himself.
I suppose, yeah.
Not all dreams come true.
He's not wrong about that.
Yeah. Ink machine, blah blah blah. This is gonna get a bit tiring. Okay, let's see what he wrote about the machine.
This lift could use a few dry cells.
This was
There-
never a choice.
There was never a choice. My man's saying, yo, whatever you think is happening here, it's not happening. Like, bad idea, end of story. Okay,
I don't
and
know how you
then...
enter the gallery then.
Hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure there is a gallery. I know there's a gallery that you can look it through, and then you can see all the different like statues, and I have like comments about them.
Okay, so
Go
that
to
was...
quit?
So, let's see. Are you sure you want to quit? Blah, 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 sure.
But what? But my question, where's the archives? That's a good question.
I don't know, let me check. Okay, let's see.
You're gonna, what are you gonna search it up?
I'm gonna ask the most trustworthy friend we all have.
Bing.
Google-sama.
Bing wants to. I haven't heard the name Bing in a while.
Okay, let's see. How to access... I have no idea how to spell access. The archives
I think it's a gallery.
in Bendy. Okay, let's see. Blah 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 blah. Let's see.
You have to complete one chapter at least in order to get in there. That'll be nuts. You have to do the whole thing
Oh,
again.
okay. It says, fuck, where did I literally just see it? They become available in the chapter selection screen. There we go. Archives.
Oh,
We're gonna edit that out. Welcome to the archives. Bendy and the ink machine began development. Yeah, I'm not gonna read this whole thing.
that was fast.
Let's read about. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. So,
Original ink machine.
I love how they even say it. They're like, oh, by the way, the original ink machine was supposed to be like way freaking bigger.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
What's
Oh, yeah.
this?
This is what Bendy originally was gonna look like.
Concept Bendy. This is the first version of Bendy if the evil modeled. Of Bender ever modeled. If this concept Bendy was much smaller and cute with a face that would split open and reveal a terrifying mouth. That's one way of doing it. Why is Bendy posed like that? Look up. Look
What,
at the
ni-
left. Left. Yep. That one.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
There was this Bendy.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Alpha Bendy.
This is the Bendy I remember, to be honest.
This version, chapter 1, is jokingly referred to as bird poop. With a smile among the development team.
Hmm.
Kinda does.
Beta Bendy. The Beta Bendy and the Final Bendy look alike, but the how to put this, like the Beta Bendy didn't have like all this, ink effect going on him, and his face wasn't that covered up and everything.
This was in Bendy's from into the release of chapter 4. At the time, the game received a major visual upgrade and a little title character called a new model as well.
Anyway,
And you have Final Bendy.
the hand.
Oh,
Right.
the hand that gave you so much grief.
Yeah, and this is the final stage, which is almost the same as that one, but like more distorted and messy.
And had more detail to him as well.
Yeah.
Because if you look,
Yeah, he has more details to himself. With an even higher polygon count and given new ink effects. Yeah, pretty much. Venom Bendy.
or Beast Bendy.
Yeah, he basically pulled away the whole cartoony look, so he basically said, yo, we're done looking like cartoons. This is what I actually look like.
Look at Sammy Lawrence in the background, bro.
Sammy just looks sad.
It's like, why am I here? What did I do to deserve this?
Who's that? Oh,
It's the beta searcher.
I didn't even realize that guy had a clog thing for a leg, but okay.
Yeah, you're missing a leg.
he has a plunger as a
Yeah.
leg.
Early in development, with just a few weeks to create Chapter 2, the beta searchers were designed in record time before being fully retooled later on. They were the first fighting enemies encountered in the game. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, this is the final stage. Why do they look so terrible? Anyway. The final searchers were far more robust in appearance. They were smoother and with better ink effects and a more human appearance. Fair enough. Then we got Beta Sammy. You know what I just realized?
What?
Beta Sammy and Final Sammy, they're only like, well, apart from the whole model thing, have you noticed that Final Sammy is also buff while normal Sammy is just Sammy?
Yeah.
Also, Beta Sammy doesn't have legs, doesn't have like feet, while Final Sammy does.
Oh yeah, Beta Sammy has like no feet.
Anyway, with his
He
first,
has little knobs for feet.
you know what's the weird part?
What?
If you look at, if I show you like really early stages of my character, like how I drew him back in high school, this is what he looked like. Like he didn't have feet, he just had stumps for feet.
Like
Bruh.
Sammy Lawrence over here.
Yeah. Anyway, with his first appearance in Chapter 2, fan favorite Sammy Lawrence became a terrifyingly entertaining character when his slim build was deemed not threatening enough. He was redesigned and given a better skeletal rig for more advanced animation. Fair enough.
Alright.
Sammy, and the dude with the wrecking ball for a head, anyway, whose name is Fishers. Okay.
Fisher.
Anyway, Sammy Lawrence's final form came complete with a bulked up statue and more powerful limbs. The mad songwriter may finally get noticed now, at least by fans. I didn't even know this guy wrote songs, but okay.
He's the songwriter
The
of the
Searchers.
studio.
Anyway, they have no. The last ones have no description whatsoever. Anyway, these two, who. One is Susie, the other is Alice, apparently. That's their major difference.
Look at the two different Alices there.
I know,
Look
right?
how more defined the drawing is of one than the other.
Yeah, one looks normal, the other looks crazy. This guy.
Meet Thomas Connor.
My man looked at me, was looking at us throughout the whole game like, the fuck you doing looking at my girl?
You can't have her.
Anyway, this is what
What did
beta.
it say?
It didn't say anything about him. But
Wow.
Beta Boris. Oh my god, this is the Beta Boris? Okay.
Bruh.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Papa was the original name of the character that eventually became Boris the Wolf. This early version was released with Chapter 1. He was quickly refined into the Boris we know today with the release of Chapter 2. Okay.
Okay then.
Boris the Wolf as we know him.
The chair.
Okay. Boris the Wolf. I think it's a throne, if anything. Anyway. Boris the Wolf, a friend to the end, pretty much, was designed using various references from cartoons of the 1920s. No surprise, I mean, he's basically Goofy. A blend of West Coast and East Coast animation styles, this silent and supportive wolf won over the hearts of many, although at times he was a headache for the development team due to his AI taking on a mind of its own during production. Yeah, pretty much. Then we got this version of him.
Root Boris.
Yeah. Anyway. Alice Angel's monstrosity, Brute Boris, was one of the biggest surprises of Chapter 4. His design was roughly based on the Frankenstein monster, but with a more unfinished appearance. Alice took parts from within him and substituted things that his body is rapidly rejecting. So basically she said, you know what, I took something from you, there's a gap, so I'm just gonna stuff it with something, just in case. Lovely. And really, that's it, apparently.
Let's just take. Let's see.
Wait. We got more.
Yeah, just.
The Butcher Gang. The Piper, the Striker, the Fisher make up the dreaded Butcher Gang. Interestingly, the ink-corrupted versions of the characters were designed first and then were reverse engineered back into their more family-friendly cartoon form. Okay. This guy.
Who the hell was that?
He's the PK. PK.
TK.
Yeah?
Did you fall asleep?
No? Why?
Because we were calling you and you weren't answering.
I was in deep thought, sorry.
Anyway, and this is the roller coaster dude. Or what's left of him, anyway.
He's just the head of the competition.
You beat me by 1 second.
Wait, did you find the Henry stand yet?
No.
Never mind, continue.
I'm assuming it's this one. Okay, let's see. Henry Stein once an equal business partner of Joey. Henry Stein was a talented animator and character designer until leaving the company around the 1930s. His place in Joey Studios' history is somewhat undocumented, but he is often rumored to be the true creator behind many of the studio's most memorable characters. Well, yeah, he was the guy who basically drew all the characters.
Started it all.
So it's like Bendy said it. Bendy basically said, yes, Joey...
Go back to Stein.
What about
Step
it?
on that pad.
And we won a trophy.
Told you.
We won a trophy called Standing Proud. Because basically, we are that, aren't we?
Yeah. That's one way of putting it.
Okay,
That would be something if everything in here comes to life.
let me just put us... Actually, you know what? A good way to finish off is by basically having our character look over here. Like
Joey
so.
Drew Studios.
Okay, everyone. Thank you for sticking with us until Bendy. Don't forget to check out TK's YouTube channel, link in the description below. Also, shout out to Blade, who's been with us throughout the whole thing. Next up, we will either do a game that a friend of ours will, or we will do Resident Evil 3 Remake.
Yeah, one of those.
One of the two people.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.